Chapter 7 Going Your Own Way. Dom had decided he couldn't work anymore with the Powers Company. Mondai was too much, and she was too heavily involved with them. What devilish plans could she embroil him in, he thought to himself. He had gathered enough unique systems, success blueprints, and principles in place that he could go out on his own as a consultant and strategist, and his team were loyal to him. He called his new company Psycho Wolf. Build your wolf pack was his motto and his calling. It would help companies and startups find the right partners and stakeholders, as well as validate and grow their market share. The first thing he needed to do was build his own wolf pack. A couple of his teammates from Powers had come with him, but he needed another person. Dom knew a girl named Kai he had met previously. He invited her to an interview. He had developed an interview process using a technique that would provoke some honest conversation from the applicant and often reveal more about them. This was to help him sort the sheep from the wolves, and he needed resilient teammates. He patted his pockets to ensure the deck of cards was still there. The job applicant entered and was clearly nervous and trying her best to be professional and polite. "Hi, Dom. It's a pleasure to meet you again. I did some research and heard good things on what you've been working on. I want to thank you for your consideration." After a few minutes of chatting, Dom then placed 3 cards on the table with the company logo on the back. He ordered Kai not to look at the cards. Then Dom proceeded to explain, "There's no reason to ask you about past performance or your resume. We've done the due diligence of contacting a few of your peers. No worries, you received glowing recommendations and admiration." Dom smiled with satisfaction as Kai's fears subsided. "Kai, we are going to play a game." Dom placed 3 cards in front of everyone in the room. One of the cards has a statement on it. Dom explained, paused, smiled, and continued. One card is a sheep card, and the other one is a wolf card. I want you to react to the statement card. The goal of this game is to measure your creativity. A surprised look came across Kai's face. Dom continued his point. Using the statement you read, you have to create a statement based on your card that is more poetic, more comedic, and more extreme, etc. And each of us will do the same. Then use the sheep or the wolf card to vote for who has the better statement in the room. Are you ready to play? Dom asked. Everyone in the room nodded in agreement, not yet seeing the cards. Dom then turned to Kai. "Great. Kai, you go first," Dom said with a big smile. Kai flipped the card, read the statement, and her eyes widened reading it. Dom created the game partly because most people would fail the interview if they were too polite to react to the card. And the other reason was it was designed to force uncomfortable conversation. It is true that very few people feel comfortable if they are forced to judge their boss. So these reasons compelled Dom to create the game as he ensured that only the best ideas move forward, and all thoughts were met with proper scrutiny. Kai said, "I'm ready," with a look of excitement. Dom and the others looked towards each other, a little bit puzzled as they weren't expecting excitement from her. Kai gave her response to the statement. First, there was a slight pause, and then the room erupted in laughter. They all voted for her response. Kai became the newest member of the Psycho Wolf team. Afterwards, he told applicants it was a game of creativity to catch them a little off guard.